Hello! Welcome back. My name is Shallow. This is the final map of Scythe 2. Map 30. Haunting Dreams. I know what you've been thinking. You've been watching all these Scythe videos, and you've been saying, boy, these Scythe maps, these sure do look easy. when are these actually gonna be a challenge, huh? I thought Scythe was hard. Well, today we get hard. Let's start this over, just so we don't have to deal with all those fireballs. And let's, well, where do we start here? Do we think we start with cyber demons? Do we start with probably this horde of imps? I think this horde of imps gives me the most problems on this map. You wouldn't think so, but they do. If you don't kill them first, they crowd the place up real quick. Whoop. Plus, killing them keeps the Archviles busy. The cyber demons and barons you can really avoid by just running around in circles. Those Archviles, by the way, it's not just the two you can see from the start. There's a dozen of them up there. Oh, no. There we go. Yeah, if I peek over the crest here, we'll see a bunch of them. I do sort of want to get one of them to zap me. There's a secret up in this window where that spider god texture is. I don't know what that texture actually is. I've just been calling it the spider god for convenience. Maybe there's some... Ooh, okay. He didn't even give me the little warning fires. He just, That's the dangerous thing about Archviles in the middle of a bunch of enemies is... they'll do infighting. But if you do even a tiny bit of damage to them, they can switch targets and zap you. Can I get one of them to target me again, please? Without the cyber demons shooting at me, damn it. Because if I don't get these Archviles to jump me up into this window now, I don't think I'll ever get it. Yeah, there's no way I can... I think I have to Archvile jump up there. Please? Oh, man. Oh, no! One of them zapped me. All right. I think you just gotta get lucky. If we don't get this secret, we don't get this secret. It doesn't matter. Part of the reason I'm trying to do it now is because it's not a terribly exciting secret. It doesn't make a huge difference. I just would like to finish Scythe with 100%, but if it's gonna cause me to have to redo this opening section over and over again, I'll leave it behind. Oop. Just like the last two maps, I have practiced this one a bit. I know it doesn't look like it because I keep dying. But that's because I'm deliberately trying to take damage to hop into that window. Also, this opening section is the hardest part of this map, I think. That's happened 2 maps in a row now. The opening fight is the hardest part. If you can... these imps. Leave the Archviles alone, imps. Come on, let him hit me. Let him hit me while I still have enough health to potentially survive an Archvile blast. Okay, there they go. Shit. What I need is for the Archviles to come down here. There's only one left? Yeah, there's only one left. Alright. Let's go kill these guys. Leave me alone. Ooh! Ow, 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 ow. Milk, thanks. Oop, oop, oop. Yeah, I think I killed the Archvile. Alright. Well, we might just lose out on that secret then. Yeah, I killed him. Okay. Well, we're moving on. We're not gonna waste too much time with that secret. There's an invulnerability up there and a mega milk. You would think the invulnerability would be huge, really helpful for this map, but it's really not. You can avoid most of the damage here just by running around in circles, causing these cyber demons to miss you and just strategically hiding behind cover when the archviles target you. If anything, I think the invulnerability got me killed more often than not in my practice runs, because you get into this false sense of security, you get yourself in the middle of a big fight, and then when it runs out, you have nowhere to go. You're just getting blocked by hordes of imps, and you die as soon as the invuln runs out. It's not great. We basically have infinite ammo here. The health is more limited than the ammo. Toward the end of this map, all these extra health items are gonna start to dwindle, but I never once really struggled for ammo here, so I think we're okay to just blast away. Although these cyber demons are holding up a lot, a lot better than they usually do for me. Oh, come on. The cyber demons have been practicing too, I suppose. I guess that's a risk you take when you run the map so many times. The demons start to learn from you as well. Oh, that would be crazy. Has anyone done like a, it would have to be like a roguelike game, right? The whole appeal of those, at least for me, is that you start out getting your ass kicked because you don't know the game, but as you figure it out, you route out stuff better, you learn to roll with the punches if there's a random factor to some of the power-ups or the map layouts or whatever. You start to get one over on the enemies just because you start to become more familiar with the game and how it works, but it would be cool if someone made one where the enemies lurk from you. Technically, isn't there a Metal Gear game that does that? Depending on how you play, the enemies later on in the game respond differently. I feel like I remember reading about a system like that. That seems like a Kojima thing to do. Oh, you used this gameplay element to your advantage too many times. Now, now I'm gonna dick you over for getting used to it. Thanks, Kojima. Very cool. All right, what do we do now? I think I'm gonna tag this secret. Oh, there's a secret around the corner here, but I don't think I can get to it yet. Interesting. Wait. Perhaps? Perhaps? No. No, it's up there. All right, we have to do this later. I shouldn't be here yet. Here we go. Let's take out this cyber demon before he fucks us up. Ooh. How did I dodge all of that? That was a mess. More archviles, of course. Ooh. There we go. Let's get these guys out of here. They are not too bad in this map. They're all just kind of stuck up there. There's not really anything they can do. Ooh, 2 for 1. Nice. Okay. So now we're moving on to the main gimmick of this map. The whole situation here is we've got these portals we're gonna go into. Before I do the first one, let me go grab some more ammo. Want to make sure I'm all loaded up. Actually, I'm gonna grab a milk as well. I'm at 100 health, so this will be perfect. 200. Nice. Now we're all set. We got that ethereal milk. Our bones have been fortified. So we're gonna go into these portals, and these portals take us to previous maps from Scythe. Ooh. But they've got the go-to-it treatment. They're full of monsters now. Not too bad. Not too bad when you've got the biggest fucking gun. And they all bunch up like that. How many revenants is that, dude? Only 300 monsters left. Look at that. We're most of the way through the monster count already. That means we're almost done with the map, right? Yeah, not even remotely. Here we go. That's how you do this secret. Cool. Actually, it's not even a secret. Kinda thought it was. Alright. So when we come back from those portals, this place is gonna repopulate with enemies, in this case cacodemons. Oh, it's so many geckos. That's okay. We got the invulnerability, we got infinite ammo. The invuln is, like I said, not terribly useful. In fact, we're mostly gonna waste it. I think that's the fastest I've ever cleared out these cacos. Normally they fly around all over the place and they make a mess of the arena, but yeah, they were real cooperative this time. Except these three that are wandering off into nowhere. There we go. Can I get that one? Yes. Nice. Let's refill the old ammo. There we go. And then when we came out of that portal... Is this the one that opens now? Yeah. So then these stairs pop out, and now we can enter the next portal. And so on and so forth. Which means, here we go. Now we can get this secret. Shut up, Baron. Secret ice cave. I don't think Scythe has an ice-themed area, does it? So this is just sort of... Does Scythe 1 have an ice area? Maybe. Can't really remember. Secret ice cave. So there's one secret down. We're gonna take this invisibility and just... Oh... Probably should have let that run out before coming in here. Yeah, that was a poor choice. Alright, whoops. Oh, here we go. Hey, there we go. That's how you do the secret. So at least we can tag this time. Sometimes starting the map over is not so bad. Yep, Mega Milk. Invulnerability. And in this case, I think it actually is going to be useful, because in this run, I've allowed these Archviles to just go ham in this area, which I do not want at all. They're just going to block all of my movement options. There we go. That's better. There we go. Okay, now we're back on track. All right. I will see you in a moment when I get back to where I was previously. I'm actually a little embarrassed that I got killed by those cyber demons. I don't think in any of my test runs I ever got killed by that particular group. Really goes to show how bad that invisibility is on cyber demons. Oh, watch me die to them a second time now, after I just said that. No, okay. It's a dangerous cyber demon fight, but, you know, with them all bunched together, really only 2 of them can damage you at a time. 1 if you position yourself better than I do. Alright, this is the Night Wave. My favorite, because you know that Hell Knight death sound is the best one in the game. That's gotta be like it's a big cat of some kind. It's a cougar. Hell Knights are cougars. You heard it here first. I mean, if you play H-Doom. Actually, I think the Hell Knight in H-Doom is... They've all got these, like... So I'm told. They have, like, these anime archetypes, right? I think the Baron replacement is the older one. So... so I'm told, I mean, you know, allegedly. According to... Let's move on. Here we go. Ooh. Yeah, this would be a lot trickier if I didn't have infinite agitator ammo. That first wave with all the imps really is the hardest part of this map. The rest of it, it's a lot of high-level monsters. But really, I think this is more of a... This is like a victory lap map. Which I think I said about the final map of Scythe 1 as well. Doesn't that feel familiar? Kinda does, right? I sort of think we've done this before. Not exactly this, but this sort of vibe. Here we go. Here's the Revenant wave. This one might get a little tricky just because it's Revenants, and you know how Revenants are. Ooh. Let's get over on the other side of them so that big cloud of projectiles following me can catch some of them in the back, maybe? Maybe not. Let's hide down here. Listen as 40 projectiles crash into the wall. Oh, oh, oh. And I'm out of here. More ammo. I really don't want to run out now. Yeah, I think we got our hard maps out of the way. This final map is really just a celebration. Congratulations, player. You get to mow down 1,000 enemies now. This is a great illustration, too, of the principle that your map design, I think, really affects how difficult your monster encounters are. That was like 100 Revenants. No big deal, because it's infinite BFG ammo and a big open field. So this one's open now. There we go. These guys are all dead, so nothing to worry about here. Remember this map? This feels like it was forever ago. Oh, that Aphrid. They're still plenty dangerous. Those are dangerous enemies no matter where they are. Even just on their own. But, you know, if you take them down quick, there's only so much they can do to you. Was this even a Scythe 2 map? I guess it must have been. I feel like this was a Scythe 1 map. This was so long ago. Scythe really, I thought I would be done with it sooner. Megawads usually take me a week or 2 weeks to get through. Scythe 2, maybe it's because I did it right after Scythe 1. It felt like it took forever, didn't it? We've been plugging away at this for a long time, it feels like. Feels weird that it's coming to an end. Feels good, though. It's nice to finish up a big legendary megawad like this. You know, it wasn't always a great experience. Not everybody's gonna resonate with every map pack. That's unreasonable to expect. I am glad I have played it. And I think for the most part, I did enjoy myself. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, don't die now. We're getting close to the end here. This wave brings some of the difficulty back. Just with the Archviles alone. We've killed so many monsters up there at the top of these stairs now, so it's perfect fodder for Archviles. A couple of Barons just to stall the player long enough, I think, for the Archviles to bring back all those Revenants and Cacos that I killed earlier. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't want to waste too much time re-killing all these demons. What I really want is to take out those Archviles. Got him. Oh, there's one left. How did you get up there? I've never seen him show up there before. Weird. Let's clean these guys up. I don't think we're getting any more Archviles, so I think we can safely kill all this stuff now. Cool. Whew. 19 enemies left. 19 left. Can you feel it? We're getting close. Ooh, we're getting close. Up here to the big ol' shrine. The Scythe 2, Stonehenge up here. Me when I finally beat Scythe 2. And of course we've got one last area all about Aphrids. Ooh. Interesting that we don't really get a Mr. X focused area. Oh, that's all the secrets. Great. I guess... I mean, there's one, but this area isn't really about him. He just happens to be here. I don't think you could do a better Mr. X map than the one that was already dedicated to him. I don't think it was necessary to include a section just for him in this sort of victory lap map. I think that's fine. Let's grab the invisibility, and I'm just gonna let this run out, I think, because I don't want to fight these last 11 monsters invisible. Yeah. So Scythe 2, pretty cool. I could definitely see why it was so influential. It's certainly a map set of its time. It's, it came out around that time where everybody had been playing Doom for a long time already. So I think the predominant sort of mapping philosophy when Scythe 2 came out was make it hard. Everybody has been playing Ultraviolence for years. Everybody's been playing Nightmare for years if they're really crazy. So what they want now is hard maps. So hard maps get all the attention. At least they did when Scythe 2 was big, I think. But you know, in many ways, the mapping itself still holds up. Pretty cool. And the maps toward the end that are all about being hard don't hold up quite as well, but like they still look great. Look at this, visually. This is really cool. These hanging flags, these castle walls. Really good shit. All right. The final wave. 11 Aphrids. Nope, 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 nope. Don't get caught in the lava. That would be a really stupid way to die. Okay. I really didn't want them to spread out like this. I sort of wanted to just rush them while they were all bunched up in the doorway. Oh, that's so many fireballs. All right. Just hide here. As long as they're all coming from one direction, what I don't want is exactly what happened, that I shot into them and then spread them out. They do that cacodemon thing where if you shoot them with an explosive weapon, they drift off and you'll never find them again. 6 remaining. There's 3, there's 4. There's 5, okay. What I don't want is that 6th one to attack me from somewhere unexpected, to do some crazy fucking flanking maneuver. Fuck off, okay. We're just gonna keep coming back here and hiding behind. Oh, there he is. A lot of red in this map. That's a really bad position to be fighting Aphrits from. They'll just fly off into the sky and camouflage themselves against all the red textures. Dangerous stuff. Oh, out of ammo. All right. You know what? Let's, he's gotta be close, right? Surely. Ooh, do we have... We don't have the lighter! No! Wanted to finish him with a lighter. Alright. That one might have more health. He's the one who was hanging out way in the back. I think we'll, at the very least, grab some more health before we fight him. Should I hit him with the sword? Let's quick save before I do something stupid. How cool would this be to finish with the sword? Oh no, he's gonna drift off into the sky, you son of a bitch. Oh, I'm gonna die to lava. There's a mega milk around here, isn't there? Yes. And more ammo. You know what? We'll get him with the double machine guns. This'll do it. Fuck yeah. That's Scythe 2 done. We got 12 items left, and I'm pretty sure it's all these health items I left behind. This went really well. Usually I use up a lot more of the health items. Let's, not mega armors. I don't think the mega armors count as items. Did I get these? There's one. Okay. There's gonna be a couple more ethereal milks that I left behind in various places. Mega milk! Oh my god, we're gonna finish on 100%. Ooh! Did I leave any behind here? I don't think so. I think I grabbed these my first time through. Yeah. Got those already. Oh, this is kind of cool. We get to revisit everything now that it's empty. There's one. Ah, the Egyptian maps. Remember those? Those were fun. Love a good Egyptian map. Yeah, Scythe's tendency to switch up the theme every couple of maps is really nice too. I don't think the original is actually split up into episodes in any like built-in capacity. I'm running this with a quality of life enhancement patch made by a third party that does split it up into episodes. The original, I think, just takes your weapons away every couple of maps and changes the theme, so it's an implied episode structure, but I do like this patch, the way it's built everything in. That's pretty cool. I think if advanced source port stuff had been available when Scythe 2 came out, they would have done it that way. Where is this last item? I didn't leave it behind up in that secret, did I? I don't think so. Pretty sure I grabbed the invulnerability and the milk when I was up there. Is it in here? In the Plutonia area? There it is. All right, 100%. And there we go. Our tour of the world is complete. Now we get to go home and be the skeleton master. Scythe 2. Romero, you son of a bitch. Oh wait, hold on, its hitbox is, yeah, down there. Whoop. Okay. That is Scythe 2 complete. And it feels good. Congratulations! You have beaten the 6th and final episode of Scythe 2. Take a deserved break, then take a crack at the sequel, Scythe X. Yeah, I think I definitely will take a break before I do that. Scythe X, as far as I know. Ooh, that's very cool. Oh, fuck yeah. It's skeleton time. Time to bone down! Alright, don't say that. Scythe X I don't think was ever finished. I think it's one of those More Death type projects where it's been in development forever. There's a couple maps available for it that I've looked into. I'll get around to those someday, but not back to back like I did with Scythe 1 and 2. We'll take a break and do something different in between. Really cool. I'm glad I played those. Had a little trouble toward the tail end of those maps. Some of those last maps are real doozies, but worth it, I think. Worth it. The gameplay mod was the Agitator by Matt Eldridge. Very fun. I don't think I would have had quite as easy of a time with this. With the vanilla weapon set, the Agitator helps out a lot, and it's just fun. I love that theme. It feels great. Weapons feel powerful. It is compatible with other source ports if you're not a GZ Doom kind of person. I know Matt works with a lot of MBF21 stuff. Load it up in some other ports if you want to try modding and other stuff. It's been really cool seeing Nugget Doom get a lot of mod support lately. I think, I like GZ Doom well enough, But it's nice to see alternatives if you still want to do mods but don't want everything that GZ Doom comes with. It can be nice to have another option available. The Agitator! Yeah. Thanks for letting me voice your skeleton guy. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for joining me for Scythe with Agitator. I'll see you again real soon. And until then, you keep it funky.